Alright. So, that rocks can be an issue, because you're standing here, the payload can come and wedge you here and get you stuck, so you're probably going to want to shift it that way a little bit more. See how this sightline plays. I already know I mentioned it. I like this, it's dead space. I guess this sightline's fine, because it's one doorway, you can just use the other 3. And plus they could flank you. Let's go back here. Good spy to cloaking spot. Back here. This is good. You can't abuse the sightline, so I like that. This one, in theory, they would just be able to outflank you. So that's good. Building a sentry. Red team would probably want to build it here, so I would put ammo around it. Kind of support the engineers. I think you're going to have issue with this, because it's very easy to outpace the cart, so you're probably going to have pacing issues. Looking at this, I would actually, if you wanted to keep this, I would make it so the stairs come up and come out here, so it kind of spits you off this way to kind of meet with the cart rather than meeting ahead of it. Kind of like 2 doorways, kind of have them up here as well so you spit out sideways, but keep like these little, whatever the fuck these are called. Kind of have like those there, and as this one, and then a doorway there and a doorway there. If you can fit it in. You can come up here. That's good. I'm not so sure about this whole route, because I basically can just go all sneaky. But in theory, red should be defending and kind of pushing you back, but I feel like that might be a little bit disconnected, that whole route I just took from the rest of them kind of cart area, but you'll have to test and watch for that. I still like this area, even after you changed it. I think this is still fine, you know. Yeah, because you're probably going to walk here first. So that's good. I think that's fine. Come here, you probably push the cart. I still think you should make this doorway bigger, just because it's probably going to get spammed out a ton. Benches. I still think B is gonna not be fun to defend, although I guess you could put a sentry back here and kind of just huddle around, but then they could come out up here in theory, or put a sentry in over here. You'll have to see how that plays, but I think it's going to be hard, you know. See, that sightline's, I guess, okay, because you can be flanked there and there, so that's probably fine. Again, I really wish these doorways were bigger, because, like, actually, no, I'll go soldier. As an explosive class, it's really easy for you to kind of just do that and be hidden away. So I would make it wider. At least this doorway. This one, nah, I'd leave it. Kind of maybe make it to like there and there. But at the same time, this gives you cover, so you can kind of sit here and do that. It might be something to watch for when you test it. This is going to be a sneaky route to kind of push and cap the point with, which is why I think it's also going to be somewhat hard, unless there's a good sentry hold there. Because think about it, you'll be able to come quite sneakily in. You take this whole route in from here. Red team's probably not going to be watching this. You can just kind of waltz behind them and just kind of come and cap the cart. So yeah, that's my quick thoughts. I'll go to last now. Oh, I don't know if you changed anything. No, it doesn't look like you've done anything. I still don't like that. I think it's going to be not fun to defend, because you're constantly going to have to be turning around while you're dealing with spam from there, snipers from there, and spam from there. I mean, I guess you could put a sentry right here, have it watch this way. But yeah, that's all I really have for quick thoughts right now. I did run around this for like 30 minutes just going, is this gonna work? Is this gonna play well, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not sure about B point still. I like how it looks. I just think it's not gonna be wonderful to defend. It might be doable. Could also depend on teams, I guess. I think this could be a nice hold actually up here. Put a sentry. Although these, you can't shoot through these, so what's the point? Yeah, people I don't think are gonna like these, but they can deal with it. I still would put a route that kind of leads in here. Kind of is like just like a little side cliff area that spies could kind of decloak in when they're holding this choke. Actually, is this where the point's going to be? Yeah, you have it on a curve. Because I would make like a little route in here. And you could go up, lead you into here, and then comes out somewhere's over here maybe. Gives a place for spies to cloak specifically for this area. Instead of, although they could also just do that over here. So maybe you don't need it. I think it would be good instead of that personally, but that's just my take. This seems like it's enough space for the payload, but yeah. I think if you move that rock then for that area, it'll be fine. But no, I like this first area. I think it's pretty good. I'll have to see what you do with that. I'm not sure about that yet. But yep, that's all I got.